Hello everybody and welcome to the Chicagoland Speedway for the 18th race of our 2003 NR2003 season. Tony Stewart starts along the front row alongside Ryan Newman as we are green and underway from Chicagoland. Who is going to get the win today? Are we have another upset winner like we did last episode with Kenny Wallace at Daytona? As Stewart leads, trying to become our 14th different winner. Jeff Gordon underneath him for the lead already. Gordon already a three-time winner this season, linked for number 4. He has been very fast. He's led the most laps out of anybody this season, but has also been pretty inconsistent to start the year in the last couple of races. As Gordon and Stewart battle for the lead, they're 3 wide back here with Sadler, Newman, and Michael Waltrip, but it's just Tony Stewart on the outside, Jeff Gordon on the inside. Who is going to get the lead here in Chicagoland down to the start-finish line? Looks like Jeff Gordon is going to lead the opening lap of racing here in Chicago, getting around the 20 of Tony Stewart for that race lead as we go into turn 1 and 2. Gordon, a very fast race car most of the season. He's back to his championship form like he was in 2001 as the drive for 5 continues here at Chicago. Now trying to get it, the win number 4 of the season on the inside of Tony Stewart. Behind him, Michael Waltrip and Elliott Sadler are lurking. As Gordon is now clear for the lead, Stewart now under fire from Elliott Sadler. Sadler into second as Jeff Gordon leads and starts to drive away early in stage 1 here in Chicago. Now into the last of stage 1, Jack Sprague. The engine has gone out on the zero machine of Jack Sprague. He has blown an engine, and he will be out of this race as Sprague blows an engine. Meanwhile, Ryan Newman has taken the lead. Jeff Green is second, Michael Waltrip's third, and then Jeff Gordon's in fourth. As Newman looks to get a stage win, he's looking for his 3rd victory of the season. Of course, in his sophomore season, so far so good. He's had a good start to his career with 6 career victories in just his first 2 Cup Series seasons. As we toss the yellow command, and Ryan Newman will win stage 1 at Chicagoland, followed by Jeff Green, Michael Waltrip, Jeff Gordon, Jimmy Johnson. Then it's going to be Elliott Sadler, Jamie McMurray, Kevin Harvick, Greg Biffle, and Bill Elliott, your top 10 in stage 1. And stage 1 winner is Ryan Newman. And you're back into a huge crash, taking out a whole bunch of cars here in stage 2. Joe Nemechek, Ward Burton, Jimmy Johnson, Mark Martin, Mike Skinner, Kevin Harvick, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Todd Bodine, Dave Blaney, Elliott Sadler, and Greg Biffle all out of this race from a crash that we missed. I apologize about that, but we missed that crash. That's what a lot of the contenders say. Bill Elliott is now the leader. Jeff Gordon runs in second. Michael Waltrip runs in third. Your leaders doing their best, trying to get up. Gordon, of course, trying to get back in the lead. He was very fast early in this race. Michael Waltrip's been a good day. Bill Elliott comes down in front of Jeff Gordon. There's contact, and the 24 to the 15, and around goes Jeff Gordon to the outside wall. Your leader down the track he goes, and boom, a huge hit from Tony Stewart and Jerry Nadeau. A hard crash here in Chicagoland involving one of the dominant cars of the day. Jeff Gordon gets taken out by Michael Waltrip. Bill Elliott goes crashing into the wall hard. Drivers running 1 and 2 crash out, and then Tony Stewart, nowhere to go, runs right and head onto the 24 Gordon, then gets slammed by Jerry Nadeau. Look at the debris flying in the air from this massive crash. Now, once again, going to change the course of this race with some of the best cars of the day getting cleaned out in this crash. Michael Waltrip collects a bit of damage, but then Gordon and Bill Elliott go crashing hard into the outside wall. And the more cars piling in back here when Tony Stewart and Jerry Nadeau get collected. But look at all these guys avoid Jeff Gordon as he slides down. Stewart nearly made it, but then he hits him head on, and big damage for Nemechek as well. But a horrible crash here at Chicagoland involving multiple of the best cars and race leaders of the day. See here with Bill Elliott, he gets cleaned out on the outside wall. He then slides down the racetrack. He does not get hit by anybody else, but behind him, Rusty Wallace and Kyle Petty go around. Bobby Labonte goes spinning and drilled by Robbie Gordon, and more carnage here at Chicago. What is happening? My goodness. See here, Robbie Gordon, bang, drove head on to Bobby Labonte. A horrible crash here. Your points leader taken out. And see here, Gordon's racing with Bill Elliott and Michael Waltrip. They go 3 wide, squeeze together, and they just all go crashing hard into the outside wall. And down the track, boom! There's Tony Stewart and Jerry Nadeau. He's probably done after that one. Then Rusty Wallace, Kyle Petty go around. Bobby Labonte goes around. Then he gets hit by Robbie Gordon. A huge crash. Well, 8 to 10 cars involved in the big one here at Chicagoland, which is going to leave your race leader being the 99 of Jeff Burton, who's going to come through to win stage 2 under caution. As Gordon Stewart, of course, out of this race, as is Labonte and Nadeau. As Jeff Burton wins stage 2 here in Chicago, followed by Michael Waltrip, Ryan Newman, Jamie McMurray, Steve Park, And then it will be Jeremy Mayfield, Ricky Rudd, Dale Jarrett, Kurt Busch, Johnny Benson, your top 10, as Jeff Burton's your stage 2 winner. Now we want to the final stage. Jeff Burton now out of this race in 20th from a little crash that we missed, as Ryan Newman will restart in the lead here with just 21 laps to go at Chicagoland. Is Newman leading, Michael Waltrip in second, McMurray third, Ricky Rudd in fourth, and Steve Parker are your top 5. Can Newman get win number 3 of the season? Mikey looking for win number 2 right behind him. McMurray looking for his first ever Cup Series win. Behind him, Ricky Rudd is also looking to get his second win of the season. A lot of multi-time winners up here in contention to get another one. Newman and Michael Waltrip, 2 of the best cars all day long, battling for the race lead. Who's it going to be? Michael Waltrip on the inside lane, going to take the lead away from Ryan Newman at Chicagoland with just 20 laps to go. And now we're going to move on to just 5 laps to go in this race. Michael Waltrip leads, Newman second, Jeff Green now in third, and charging into second by Ryan Newman. Here comes Jeff Green and Jeremy Mayfield. Both of them looking for a big upset win to get into the playoffs and be our 14th different winner. Green to the inside of Mikey with momentum. Here comes Jeff Green looking for his second ever Winston Cup Series victory. He won, of course, last season at Michigan to get into the playoffs, and he was made it all the way to the round of 8, I believe, with a miraculous run. This season trying to pull another upset and join both of his children's teammates in the playoffs of Kevin Harvick and Robbie Gordon, as Jeff Green works his way through 3 and 4, leading over Michael Waltrip and Ryan Newman. A rare good run from Green, looking to find his way into the playoffs. Now it's going to be just 3 laps to go at Chicago for Jeff Green. He gets blocked by Derek Cope, the lap car. Here comes Newman with a big run. Mayfield to the inside. Now Newman gets blocked on the top by Cope. Michael Waltrip trying to find a way by, but now Jeff Green, Jeremy Mayfield run 1-2 here in Chicagoland. Both of them look for their first win of the season in upset fashion. After Michael Waltrip and Ryan Newman have dominated the day, they're now both on the ropes here, coming to just 2 laps to go. Kyle Petty being a big-time hold-up lap car right now. Jeff Green goes to the inside. Mayfield going to follow. They both get by Kyle Petty easily. Waltrip and Newman should have a big run, and they do. They're trying their best to close it. Here comes the lap car. Kenny Schrader blocking Jeff Green again. And once these guys think they have it, can start driving away, they get blocked by another lap car. Schrader now. Now here comes Michael Waltrip back into the mix. He's trying to find a way by Jeremy Mayfield, as it's still Jeff Green leading Mikey almost to the inside of Mayfield. He stays behind him for now into 3 and 4. Coming to the white flag, Jeff Green might have this one in upset fashion. It's been a great year for RCR. White flag, final laps of my One Bank for Jeff Green here at Chicagoland, looking for his second ever victory. And what will be a tremendous turn of events late in this race. Green has almost worse than Kenny Wallace in points, below the top 30 in points. He's had a horrible season, but he's about to turn that around today with a late pass on Michael Waltrip for the win. But here comes Jeremy Mayfield with a large charge to the line. It's not enough. Jeff Green wins at Chicago. Jeremy Mayfield runner-up. Then it is Waltrip, Newman, McMurray the top 5. Then it is Rudd, Kurt Busch, Johnny Benson, Tony Raines with the top 10, and Steve Park rounds out your top 10, as Jeff Green will win here in Chicagoland, get into the playoffs for the second consecutive season with his second ever win in the Winston Cup Series. A pretty shocking turn of events there. As of course, you see the race results on the left side of your screen, and we're going to see the updated playoff grid momentarily. As you see the updated playoff grid, of course, Jeff Green will slot in 13th, just above Kenny Wallace and on the playoff grid. Now through 18 races, we only have 2 spots left on points. 8 races to go in the regular season. Ricky Craven and Rusty Wallace hold those final 2 positions. Craven up by 45. Rusty only 18 points above defending champion Matt Kenseth. Dale Earnhardt Jr. out by 49 points. Something always going wrong for him late in the season. Then Joe Nemechek out by 56. Sterling Marlin out by 72. And Elliott Souther out by 87. So until the next episode, I hope you all have a good one.